Hi guys, how are you today? I'm Dr. Olga Shvab. Let's talk today in this video about tear trough. I think this is one of the most common people's cosmetic concern nowadays, and a lot of girls, women, men, they worry about the area under eyes. They call it dark circle or unwanted shadow under the eye. And all these unwanted shadows like tear trough, like mid-cheek groove and nasolabial fold and marionette line, these are signs of ligaments. Let's talk about what is tear trough. This is the medial part of the orbital retaining ligament, the tear trough ligament. And please look to this study. Here Mendelssohn proved that the tear trough ligament, this is the true osteocutaneous ligament, exists in the medial suborbital region of the maxilla, and then it continues laterally like a bilayered orbital retaining ligament. And this is the anatomical basic for deep lid-cheek junction, the tear trough from medial part and the palpebromolar groove from lateral part. And yes, it's bothering people a lot, this under eye area. A lot of specialists inject this area, especially the tear trough. And why I don't agree with this in 100% of cases, and I don't recommend to my patients and to the specialists who ask me about it to inject directly to the tear trough from the first procedure. First of all, you see that in this Mendelssohn study, and also we know that this is the true ligament, and it's attached so strong to the bone, like button tapped to the sofa, for example, and simply it's lack of space for filler there. And when we inject filler with time, after several months or maybe some after several weeks, you will see this product is bumping, and it could migrate through the muscle, the orbicularis oculi muscle, and it could be visible under the skin. It could give Tyndall effect, and it could give swelling, especially long-lasting swelling. Let's talk about this problem, because really I saw a lot of patients, they're suffering from this swelling and puffiness under eyes even after long time after correction, and sometimes they don't connect to the correction. They think maybe it's aging or they don't sleep well and so on, but definitely it's the old filler there. So, to treat this area, we normally use the hyaluronic acid fillers. The hyaluronic acid fillers regarded as mid-term fillers, which designed to last from 3 to 12 months. And like a hydrophilic protein, it maintains hydration wherever it was injected. Please look to this study. It's an independent study done by one doctor from Australia, Melbourne. He is a radiologist and he's also their aesthetic specialist. And this study investigates the ability of magnetic resonance imaging to identify correctly the hyaluronic acid in the tissues, placement, duration, distribution, complications, so on. And all his patients, all of them, 100% cases, they showed presence of hyaluronic acid due to positive signals of this magnetic resonance imaging. And especially interesting that one of the patients denied their hyaluronic acid procedures during last 12 years, showed also high amount of hyaluronic acid in the tissues. So you see, this is the reason of long-lasting swelling. And another thing that people think that we can inject hyalas and then everything will be fine. But in some cases we see that the swelling is still here after the treatment with hyalase. And this is the septum filler. Let's talk here about one more anatomical structure, the orbital septum. This is division in beneath the eyelid and separates eyelid with the inner eye, with the eyeball itself. And you've got the septum in the bottom and in the top. And with the procedure, with the needle or with the cannula, it's possible to penetrate somehow the septum, and the product could be injected postseptally. And it's a big problem because if you inject the hyalase to the area of the tear trough, you want to treat the filler here, you want to destroy the filler here with the hyalase, but it doesn't work because the filler is postseptally, and you need MRA control to inject into this filler. Exactly. So you see that a lot of things around this treatment with tear trough filler, and it's better to understand the reverse side of the medal, and also keep it in mind that it's possible to see then the long-lasting swelling, or it could be the septal filler, and it could be some bumping of the product, or it could be Tyndall effect. And with considering all this stuff, we can find the best approach to treat this area. How to make it better without these complications? So I suggest you to start first. You inject from the side to leave the ligaments. You work with the zygomatic ligaments. We have great approach with this. We have great phi concept. I always show it on my master classes. And then the step 2, you go to the medial phase. You make a little bit volume here to support all these ligaments here. And then the step 3, if it's necessary, you inject drops of hyaluronic acid into the tear trough, maybe with the cannula from the mid-cheek, maybe with the needle. So you just need to be careful and always support your finger with your another index finger to protect you and to feel where is the tip of the cannula. So which products I recommend to use here? I recommend to use combination. From the lateral side, I prefer stronger filler to support the ligament. From the medial side, closer to the eye, more dynamic product. And then a little bit milder product where you go to the tear trough area. For example, from juvederm, you can combine Voluma from the side, then Volift in the mid-cheek, and then Volbella closer to the tear trough area. You can combine also Mali products, or you can combine Stillage with different viscosity, you know the range XL, L, M. And also you can combine Texan products like Ultra Deep on the side and maybe RHA free here in the mid-cheek area. And also you can combine products like Revolux and Mona Lisa. I had experience with these products as well. They work good here. And you can use, for example, Mona Lisa Heart on the lateral part. Then you go with Mona Lisa Ultra in the mid-cheek. And then in the closer to the tear trough with Mona Lisa Mild. And also it could be nice result with all these 3 steps, because the most important is how we combine different viscosity products and how we combine different techniques. And in this case, I believe that you will see better result, and the patient, our clients, will be more satisfied and happy with this, and you will not see their under eye puffiness and long-lasting swelling if you treat it in this way. And yeah, you will be more satisfied with your results and with your procedure. So, wishing you good luck with this area, with these treatments. If you have questions or your suggestions, or maybe your own experience about it, please write it in the comments. It will be interesting for me to see them. And thank you for watching, and see you in the next video. Bye bye.